I have a fun one today. We're going to either vac or blow or both. When it comes to cleaning your serger and your sewing machine, they all come with a nice little lint brush, and you can use that to clean out the lint and stuff that gets into your serger. But I've noticed that there are places in a serger where you can't get to, and I thought to myself, let's try a mini vacuum cleaner and also canned air and see how that does to help us clean our equipment. Because keeping your equipment clean is one of the best ways to have trouble-free serging and sewing. So I went online and I got this mini vacuum cleaner. I was attracted to it because the design is kind of cool. All of the stuff gets trapped after a filter and then you just empty it. And it's not a super sucking power, meaning, you know how sometimes if you try to use your full sized vacuum cleaner in your sewing room and you're cleaning your work surface or corners, or you're trying to get into nooks and crannies, but then it sucks up everything that you don't want it to suck up? This doesn't have that problem. It's got a nice gentle suction, which is perfect for dusting, cleaning your equipment without also dragging all of the needles and other things that can get sucked in with what you're trying to clean. And the one thing I didn't realize, I'm just going to do a disclaimer here. I was so excited to buy it, I didn't realize that it's like a shop vac, where if you're on this side, it vacuums, and if you're on this side, it blows air. And I didn't know that, so I also bought, instead of a can of canned air, I bought this little small appliance instead, because then I figure I don't have to recycle my cans and make sure I have a full can of air. All I have to do is charge this up and I've got unlimited air. The other nice thing about this is it's got a light. So if I turn it on, see, it has a light. So that helps you see what you're doing. So I thought I would put them to the test, and part of me thought, you're only going to need a vacuum cleaner. Why would you want to blow a mess around in your sewing studio? Well, as it turned out, there were places in my serger that I couldn't get to with the vacuum cleaner to really suck everything out. So I ended up using both of them. Now, let's just test. Before we get started here, I just want to show you this. It's, I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say it's Briggi, B-R-I-G-I-I, Briggi vacuum cleaner. I put links in the description below for this. I want to just test the blowing power of this compared to this Rodex blower. All right, so let's just use the box as an example. So first I'm going to blow the box. Okay, you can see that is pretty good blowing power. Now let me check. I'm going to put the little pointed chute here on the blow side, and it does tell you blow and absorb, it says, instead of vacuum. So it does label each side. Let's just put it on here and see how strong the blower is. All right, so you can see this blower, it blows gently, but it cannot blow the box. So I guess I'm glad that I bought this strong blower, because we need strength when we're cleaning our serger. All right, so let's start. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to clean the outside of your serger using the brush attachment on this little mini vac. And then I'm going to show you how to really get in there with the blower. And, you know, just pay attention to how that light really shows so you can see what you're blowing. When you're blowing, make sure you're pointing down and out. Don't point the blower in to the equipment so you blow things in deeper. You want to point your blower so it's going down and out and exit, so out the side door or out the front. All right, that's important because if you blow it deeper into your machine, that's eventually going to cause problems. So let's check this out. Before you start serging, you can vacuum the whole top. You can vacuum the top of the thread guides to suck out any lint that's in there. And then I'm going to turn it around and show you how to clean out the inside of your machine. So it makes me a little bit of a neatnik. I use it to vacuum up little corners in my work surface that are dusty. It helps keep everything nice and clean, and actually I'm obsessed with this thing now. So they're fun to have, but if you don't have one, I'm going to show you another cool trick. If you get yourself some dental floss and you want to look for the unwaxed dental floss, because you don't want to have wax on the dental floss and then also use it to clean your tension units. But basically, this dental floss can go into your tension guides with the presser foot up, and you can floss back and forth to clean out anything that might be clinging to the inside of those tension discs as well. Now I'm going to open up my serger so you can see the inside. Normally, I would recommend turning your serger off when you're cleaning. I'm turning the light on so you can see better for this. I've opened up all of my doors so you can see the inside of my serger, and you may be able to see it's really, really messy in here. I can take my little vacuum See how nice and easy it is to clean with one of these? I'm just going to keep cleaning. It's good to take your presser foot off so you can get in there. I'm just going to finish cleaning the inside of this serger. So when you bring your serger in for service, it's likely the repairman has a compressor in his shop and he blows out all of the lint that you can't reach with a vacuum cleaner or a cleaning cloth. I have a lot of gunk in there that I can't reach with my vacuum cleaner. I'm going to show you how to blow out your machine, and then I'm going to show you how to go back with the vacuum cleaner and clean up the mess. Wow, look at all of that mess that blew out of my serger. Look at it. That's kind of gross. All right, so I was going to say either get a vacuum cleaner or a blower, but I think to really clean your serger at home, you need both. And I wish you could really see inside here how clean that is now. I am so excited. So now that I have the mess, I'm going to bring my vacuum cleaner back and I'm just going to vacuum it up. Alright, so now that I've blown out my machine, I'm going to keep the doors open and I'm just going to vacuum everything else I can see. And then I've got a nice clean serger. Alright, so you can see that you can have a lot of fun with these. It almost makes cleaning your equipment more fun. Now, on your sewing machine, you can use these things the same way. You can take the needle plate off to get underneath as well. I didn't show that in this tutorial, but make sure you take your needle plate off, whether it's your serger or your sewing machine, so you can really get all the lint that's trapped, you know, in the feed dogs underneath the needle plate. You can take the bobbin case out of your machine and really get in there and vacuum or blow out the dust. Now that we've finished vacuuming, and I use this all weekend to clean my work surface. Like I said, it's making me a little neatnik. I really enjoy this. Let's look and see what's inside this vacuum. It comes apart like this, okay? And then what you can see here is there's a little filter. You lift the filter out and look at all the stuff that it attracted. And I'm just gonna clean out this air filter. Oop, I blew, and I just blew the mess all over my table. Okay, wait. Okay, so see, I'm just, you know, cleaning the majority of the stuff out of this air filter. I mean, if I were doing this, you know, on the regular, I would go out to my garbage can and I would do it outside. But basically, it's got a really nice filter. Now, I'm going to use my other cool tool, my little mini trash can, and I'm just going to wipe all this dust into my trash can. I also want to show you one other thing here. If you decide to get a strong blower, you could use the blower to finish cleaning your filter. All right, and then I'm just going to make sure I get everything out of here. So there was still a little bit of stuff in there. All right. All right, and then you can just reassemble this little vac. So it goes in like that. Make sure you put it in so the handle is right there. And then just screw it back on. So now I've got a nice clean vacuum ready for my next cleaning adventure. I want to mention both of these things charge with a USB-C charger. So now I have 2 more USB-C chargers that I can use to also charge other things. I think that's the way the world is going now. But very excited about these two things. Check the description below for Amazon affiliate links to these two appliances. They're very cool, and they really just make cleaning your equipment much more fun. So I hope you enjoyed this vac or blow cool tools. If you have any questions or comments, please post those below and I will help you. If you're enjoying my content, consider liking and subscribing to my channel because it helps me grow. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.